Today, let's discuss some of the commonly seen spiritual practices in the world and what they reveal about the flaws embedded in human nature. Why talk about human nature? Because the ultimate goal of any true spiritual cultivator is to attain the way, to transcend mortality and ascend to a different world, and that journey necessarily involves removing the defects of human nature itself. Human beings have an innate desire to get something for free. This tendency, wanting rewards without effort, drives many practitioners to believe they can absorb cosmic energy through meditation or yoga without paying any real price. But behind every so-called free thing lies an unseen cost. In truth, no one can draw positive energy into the body simply through imagination. Few ever question where that energy truly comes from. At best, such attempts waste time and effort. At worst, they expose one's life force to exploitation by unseen entities. In the worst case, one's life force may be unknowingly consumed by malevolent entities. In the best case, nothing happens at all, only wasted time and energy. Even if we ignore the metaphysical aspect, this love for getting things free nurtures a psychological pattern of wanting reward without giving, a mindset that subconsciously erodes the social contract of mutual exchange. On the practical level, refusing to freeload is an awakening of self-worth. Being willing to pay for value represents respect and responsibility toward one's own choices. Truly wise people never ask what's free. They ask what's worth my investment, because only where you invest will you ever see lasting return. Some spiritual practitioners become obsessed with ideas such as humans are manifestations of the higher self, or we are divine beings in human form. In truth, this reveals a subtle but deep arrogance, a disconnection from reality. This same flaw has existed throughout history. Take a simple example. In ancient times, people believed Earth was the center of the universe. They looked up at the sky, saw the sun and moon apparently revolving around Earth, and naturally concluded that all celestial bodies must orbit us. Combined with religious teachings that humans are the chosen creation of God, this worldview gained strong emotional appeal because it catered perfectly to humanity's ego and its need for safety. If the Earth were not the center, it would make humans feel small, powerless, and anxious about existence. Yet today, we know Earth revolves around the sun. Humanity is far from the center of anything. For a person to walk the path of cultivation, humility and practicality are essential. Only those who are grounded and modest can see themselves objectively, and only then can they resolve real-life obstacles step by step. Many practitioners lack the spirit of inquiry and experimentation. Whatever a master says, they accept without question. Their entire understanding of cultivation is limited to parroting someone else's concepts. But on the metaphysical path, authority is meaningless. Only truth matters. In reality, very few people genuinely wish to cultivate themselves. Many are merely drawn to metaphysical knowledge because they've seen how certain shady methods, such as borrowing luck, stealing fortune, or using curses, can seemingly improve one's career or wealth. However, these practices only pursue worldly values, money, power, fame, and they are highly unreliable. After all, the entities one deals with in such transactions are not equal beings. You don't even know what you are truly giving up, but you can be sure of one thing. The total cost you will pay always outweighs the benefit. These paths are not the right way. If someone's ultimate goal is true ascension, it should be obvious that such paths lead only astray. Many people believe that spiritual practice is just about cultivating the mind. At best, they focus only on adjusting thoughts and behaviors, unaware of what real cultivation looks like, what its effects are, or how it transforms one's entire being. The deeper problem here is cognitive rigidity. To them, spiritual cultivation means nothing more than mental refinement. They have never witnessed any supernatural phenomenon, nor do they know that genuine cultivation can alter destiny itself. They refuse to accept anything that falls outside their limited experience or understanding. In short, they are stubborn to the point of foolishness, spiritually obstinate and closed-minded. This is why I say such people pursue simplicity instead of truth. They never test ideas through practice. They never personally verify or falsify different viewpoints. Their thinking is fossilized, confined within the tiny fence of their own experience. At its core, this lack of action reflects a lack of practicality. What such people need most is to expand the boundaries of their cognition. Only then can they align their insights with reality and make them truly effective. Take another example. Many people embrace religious faith simply because it teaches people to be good. Indeed, everyone has both good and evil within. In collective settings, religion offers moral guidance and gives participants a temporary sense of acceptance and belonging. However, a true cultivator must eventually recognize that such collective morality has nothing to do with real cultivation. Without actual transformation or tangible spiritual output, it merely relieves guilt and provides emotional comfort, a kind of spiritual anesthesia, not enlightenment. The flaws I've described are only fragments of the vast complexity of human nature. But a person who truly wishes to cultivate must overcome all obstacles and verify truth through direct experience. In a world full of deception, only practice can reveal authenticity. There are countless spiritual scams, and human time and energy are limited. Ultimately, only through practice can one tell truth from illusion.